The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do. With the limited sources you have, your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my zone.
Oh man, as you can plainly motherfucking see, it is still your favorite day of the week. It is still hump day for some. It is Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday for others. We live. Yes, we are a little bit on CP time tonight. We was dealing with some costume wardrobe malfunction type shit, some technical difficulties, but we figured it out. We got it. We here. Some of us had to get our lighting right because some of us were looking like shadows and shit, but we here. That's all that matters. All right. And we, just like you see where it says that Gentlemen's Talk is hitting 100 live, because we is finna go literally 0 to 100 tonight, because we got so much shit going on tonight, from the verses that just went down. We got 2 brand new segments that we are literally debuting tonight for the first time. The fellas have not even seen the intro videos to these motherfuckers yet, because I done been in the lab straight cooking. So it's finna be on and populating as per usual, but we are not adding to the population because most of us is done having kids. But as per usual, it'll never change. I am the one, I am the only that they call Mr. GQ, and guess what? You're the problem.
I am your boy DJ Michael B, and happy Halloween, motherfuckers. Let's get this thing started.
What's going down is Mr. Gent, aka I'm not cute, I'm fluffy. And witches wear draws? It grips the broom better.
Switch mode.
Whoa, we're starting off crazy today. Oh yeah, all right. It's your boy Moolich, aka FTSL Moo, and you know they call me Mukashi Sensei on my off days.
Oh, I like that.
Mukashi Sensei. And normally we would have the full Infinity Gauntlet tonight, but unfortunately we will not. Outlaw is out. Outlaw has had himself what we call a day per se. Day in the life of a government employee, you know, it gets like that. And then when you got to also be a parent on top of that, you know, it be like that. Sometimes our children go through some things. They get a little under the weather. The weather changes, but it's diabolical for toddlers. All right. We have been enjoying some great weather, because I know when I seen 57 degrees when I woke up this morning, I was singing "Oh Happy Day." And then I think we got to a high of what? We got to what?
Like Mike hate to go.
I think 72 is about as high as we got today. So
yeah,
I loved it. It was great. I was able to just, you know, I didn't even have to turn the AC on. I was able to drive with the windows down.
Trash.
Just bumping. I know somebody hates the cold. See, I hate the cold too, but I love the cool, and that's what we got. Cool.
I hate them both. I hate them both. Cool is 72 degrees.
He just like to be sweating.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, I second that notion, because I do not like the cool, the cold, or the chill. All right. I'm a hot-blooded person.
Listen, I like all the above, especially that cool weather, because with cool comes cuddles. All right, they match.
Oh yeah,
comes cuddles. So I ain't trying to cuddle when it's hot, because then it's just, you know, it's just body temperatures and it's sweat and it's nasty. It's just, you know, it ain't the same.
As ironic as that is, that's cool and all, but no.
I see what you did there. I like it.
I see that. I like that. But like I said, hey, listen, it's cool. All right, you good? I understand. I'm sure you had a rough day at the office today because it was a little chilly outside, you know, for, you know, whatever reason in the warehouse for you. So I get it. But I'm glad you survived.
It ain't even the temperature. It's the damn wind on them forklifts. That's all it is.
No, that wind was whipping hella hard today. That wind was unforgivable today. We had soccer practice today, man.
Hey, we don't win all summer. We don't win all summer in Texas. Not a freaking piece of wind. The minute it get cold outside, the wind want to start blowing.
No, facts. But like I said, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was at work. I was being a admin bitch today. So I was just mostly doing paperwork, getting some other shit done. Didn't do a lot of driving. Tomorrow, same type of shit. Got to get up early. I'll be up just like DJ Mike could be at the ass crack of dawn, taking care of regular ass bullshit. But it's what we got to do. But let's get this show started the easy way. Let's talk about what just went down this past weekend. Let's talk about the verses. Did any of y'all catch that motherfucker live? All 127 minutes or whatever the fuck it was.
Yes.
So I know Moo did because I know I did too. I had some partners and some people that caught it as well. So I'm gonna ask you first, Moo, because I know you watched it live like I did. We probably had the same first impression, but what were your overall impressions of the verses as a whole? Production, start time, entrance, everything.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first because my cousin was there, so he was like FaceTiming me like pre-show, during the show, and after show. So pre-show, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, this is very ghetto, but this is a needed ghetto. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is a very, very needed and like necessity ghetto. I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, because the show's not gonna start properly when it starts. You feel me? And then on top of that, these niggas was fumbling and bumbling about what songs they was gonna choose. And then there was one they was worrying about if Wayne was gonna show up, or Tiger was gonna show up, or Drake was gonna come. None of them niggas was gonna come. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Could have told you that from the jump. And then as we started to get into the show, I'm like, oh, y'all actually know what y'all doing a little bit. Like, y'all actually low-key kind of sort of prepare for this. Okay? This actually looks like a really great show. And then at the end of the show, I was like, that was cinema. That was absolute, utter, pure cinema. I am proud. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. I share like 60% of your sentiments. It was 100% on par with a show that black folks do, because that motherfucker 100% started on CP time. 100%. Boys was on the stream like, so we starting or no? Like, well, we do it. Sound like an episode of Gentlemen's Talk on a Wednesday sometimes. These motherfuckers said 9. What's 9:10? What the fuck we got going on? Like, that's how I felt watching the verses initially, because I'm watching the verses, I'm texting and talking to some people, and we all was just like, all right. But then I understand what you said about, being ghetto and all the stuff like that. I don't feel like the crowd really was as hype as they should have been. I don't think there were enough. I'm going to say it like, I don't think there were enough millennials in the crowd, because had there been a bunch of millennials in the crowd, I think we'd have acted a plum ass. Like, and I feel like what that looked like is like we was at a concert and it was a bunch of 40-year-olds in that motherfucker. It was like the grown and sexy crowd, but they wasn't hype enough. Like they was already either too drunk, too high, or somehow not coherent enough to even, catch what was going on. Like, and then of course for me, the overall, I'm gonna say the worst part of the whole thing, which really wasn't the worst part, but it just was when Birdman opened his mouth.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's like, brother, just stop talking.
Yep. And that was the part that was absolute cinema, because I'm like, y'all really gonna let this man sit up here and let him rock, because he's gonna bury the shit out of himself right now.
Yeah, and exactly what happened. There was actually, and believe it or not, some people were upset because there was a notable artist that was left out. And I say notable just because of an iconic song that she had, but Mercedes being left out. And she very much went to social media, made a big deal about it, say, I'm about to expose X, Y, and Z. Like, she started just going ham. And obviously, if you watch the verses, you're familiar with both sides of the game, but you may or may not remember who Mercedes is. But she had one of the more iconic album covers that, bent over on the top of the vehicle. If you know, you know. All right.
If he was there, you know.
Some of us remember it. Some of us used to send that same song to other females because it was one of them songs that we would just, so if you don't know, figure it out. Mia X, for the most part, was 100% the MVP of the entire verses. In my opinion, she carried a lot of it. She was on fire. Like, she was on fire. She was on 10. And then shout out to Master P for basically doing a fucking calisthenics class the entire fucking verses. Like, my man was doing
nigga, he was
marching.
moving.
Like, my man literally
he was moving.
He adopted the whole soldier the soldier, everything. My man was marching, arms was moving. I just know even today, that man hips and knees and ankles got to be hurting like a motherfucker.
You ain't shit.
He probably took an Epsom salt bath that night, went up and went to cryotherapy the next day, went to the chiropractor and got an adjustment done from that hip that got misaligned from all that damn marching he was doing. Goddamn quads feel like he did a 45-minute workout on a glute machine. Like I just ain't no way that man woke up feeling good the next day. I know he was sore.
Okay, I'm with it. So let's talk about it. I didn't watch it live. I watched most of it after the replay because I had shit going on. As y'all know, I am a DJ. I'm a part-time, full-time DJ. Reason why I call myself a part-time, full-time DJ is because I'm part-time because I don't DJ throughout the week. But when the weekend comes, I am definitely full-time, other than when I have to be at church. But that's a different story for a different day. Mr. Gent knows, right? So let's talk about it. Number one, they are the N-words, so it did start late. Let's just get that out the way.
Niggas.
Nobody on planet Earth thought that thing was going to start on time. Nobody. Number two, I don't care what nobody say. No Limit won. I could care less what anybody says. No Limit absolutely won. And I'm very disappointed in Cash Money. No, I'm not. I didn't think they would stand a chance. Number three, I 100% agree with GQ. Mia X did carry it. And Juvie tried his best to carry the Hot Boys.
He did.
And all Juvie had to do was get on stage and just do 400 degrees, and Juvie would have probably won the damn versus battle. I shit you not.
I'll buy that.
Fair.
Number four, it was very sad to see them playing a Millie and Wayne wasn't there. That screams desperation to me.
Well, that's kind of, somebody's fault.
Yeah, I mean, and mind you, Manny Fresh did his best to do what he do, but we got to remember Manny Fresh he's a producer. He's a DJ. He's not supposed to be out there rapping and all the others. Like he had a couple of, of course, the big timers did their thing for a while, but like it was just like even without Wayne and Tyga and all them cats being there, it's like the boys should have stepped up, but they didn't. No Limit brought everybody, like damn near. I think they was only missing like maybe two people.
The problem that exists with Cash Money is Cash Money ain't shit without Young Money. Like that's really.
I mean,
this is no disrespect to what the Hot Boys did and stuff like that, but the main two people in the Hot Boys, which is Juvie and Wayne wasn't there. The two biggest artists I can say the three biggest artists out of Young Money wasn't there, which is Wayne, Nicki, and Drake.
Hell, go ahead and throw Lloyd in there too.
I don't think Lloyd was signed to them for that long though.
Listen, he was there long enough to make some hits though.
But the person that was noticeably missing as well, and a lot of people might not agree with me with this, that would have really at least tilted it a little bit was Tyga, because Tyga in the early 2010s had hit after hit after hit that was very relevant, because he could have done a whole bunch. He could have done his solo stuff. He could have done the Fan of the Fan mixtape and the Fan of the Fan album stuff that with Chris Brown. Like Tyga missing was noticeable.
Tyga has an underrated catalog, and a lot of people, for some reason, like people really like to slight that man, and I'm like, bro, Tyga really got some bangers.
Just about to say that a lot of people try to hate on Tyga. I get it. I get it. Trust me, from being from California, I understand why. But y'all cannot deny that man was on top of the world for a while. And I'm talking about with an H.
Yeah. So from your perspective, Moo, I want to bring that back just because you said something notable there. You said because you're from Cali and all this stuff. Like, what's the hate on Tyga in Cali? Like from your perspective, what is it?
Well, because this is the whole thing about Tyga, right? He early on, he was trying to put on a persona that a lot of people tried to adapt when they either insert California or when they get a little bit of clout. Meaning he tried to adapt a lot of the gang identity, the gang culture, et cetera, right? So a lot of people want to move to LA when they get a little bit of clout and they live or they're from LA or the Los Angeles area, they'll claim or try to associate themselves with a gang that they may have a connection or a homie in or whatever the case may be, knowing damn well that they don't have any real true ties to that. So a lot of people out here in California have known Tyga for a long time and then have seen him in the past and then have seen him both before the fame and after the fame and noticed like, bro, like you did try to portray that whole gang thing for a quick second and then you got called out on it by some real gang members in LA and then you stopped. So like that's the whole thing about as far as California goes. A lot of people don't know the LA politics and stuff like that. So as far as that goes, that's the real issue behind Tyga. But like I said, they can't deny that that man was on top of the world.
No, for sure. And it's like, even if you like just like Micah said with like the 2010 hype, like if he'd came out and dropped like Taste would have had the crowd acting a fool.
Oh,
Taste, Hookah,
if he,
Rack City.
Man, Rack City would have had him faded with him, and Wayne would have took that bitch smooth over. Like,
I'm gonna tell you somebody else that was noticeably missing from Cash Money, and obviously it's because he's not here anymore, which is Rich Homie Quan.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
It absolutely sucks that Rich Homie Quan is not here anymore, because Rich Homie Quan, when it came out there, I still don't know what this nigga say to this day, but walk in, I don't know what that nigga say, but he hard.
What man? 30,000 men.
You know, and here's
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah,
It was a joke.
That's my shit. Hold on, wait a minute, dog. You gotta keep going. That's my shit.
Speaking of notable,
now you want to flex. Now he want. Hey, yeah.
But speaking of notable missing people forgot to like Mystical went ghost.
Yes.
Well, Mystical's in jail, so like he ain't go ghost.
No, he's not. Mystical's out.
No, he was there. He was there and disappeared.
Yeah, show you right.
He was there on stage and disappeared. He was there and went ghost.
Hey, parole officer came out, was like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be here. Get your ass back.
But I'm saying like his level of influence would have helped Tilt. Not say Tipton really would have just added to the ass whooping per se. But
they lucky Mystical didn't perform, because Mystical is the DMX of the South. I'm tired of telling people that.
I mean, if they don't understand that reference, and that's a them problem.
By the way, which is going to be important for a future conversation in this podcast tonight. By the way, now y'all are in the group. Y'all saw what we were talking about. Y'all know exactly where I'm going with it. So,
it's gonna be on and popping. But we did that.
Overall, though, I think overall, this versus was. I kind of disagree with you saying like the millennials and this and that. Let me tell you why I disagree with you. I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem with this versus, right? The biggest problem with this versus is why Fat Joe and Ja Rule and Dipset versus the Lox happened where it happened. They did it in Vegas. Vegas and all these other places like that, Vegas and a lot of Midwest and the middle states and the northern states, don't fuck with Southern music. Had this shit been in Louisiana or Texas, this versus would have been absolutely nuts. I want y'all to understand that. It's because they did it in Vegas, it was the way it was. Think about it. Had Jada went on stage and did the song New York, and Dipset would have went on the stage and did Welcome to New York in fucking North Carolina, everybody would have been like, okay, nigga, and that's not what we hear on the radio. That's not your actual hit songs and things like that. Had it been in Louisiana or Texas or anywhere, and even if it would have been in Florida, that shit would have went stupid.
So you're not wrong. However, I completely understand why it was not in New Orleans. And you understand why it was not in New Orleans.
Yes.
Because it would not have lasted 122 minutes.
Yes.
Of course. That's why I threw in everywhere else in the South too.
Because something ignorant would have happened.
For sure.
Like it would have had a better chance of surviving being in Texas, because you could have done that. You could have really done it in Dallas. Dallas, it probably would have been all right. Fort Worth, you probably could get by. I hesitate to say Houston just because Houston is really not that far from New Orleans, and that's not a far drive.
I think Miami would have been the place.
Miami would have been dicey too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Going through some things out there, and
yeah, like, I think it would have been just a little bit dicey.
Yeah, but see, the reason why I say Miami, I know people travel to Vegas, but people in the South especially travel to Miami for a show.
Trust me, we know.
We migrate to Miami, so I think there would. I think enough tourists would have went to this concert in Miami to where no ignorant shit would have happened in Miami. Now in other places, yeah, like I agree with your take. And I understand Vegas was the safer bet for the concert to go on.
Yeah,
but it also wasn't the best place to have a verses like that of Southern artists, because let's be real here, right? A lot of not even a lot, most northern states that are known for rapping don't fuck with the South. They absolutely don't. They think the South is full of trash music, but they want to sit here and say somebody like whoever's on here and you're from the North, don't take this in no kind of way. I mean, but you're gonna sit there and say somebody like Benny Siegel has more hits than Boosie. And we in the South fuck with North music too, and we just know that's not true. We just know, but you're gonna sit there. Boosie is trash. Listen to the shit that he spit. Benny Siegel got way more hits, and no, he doesn't. He absolutely doesn't. No, Boosie has hits on hits on hits. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all would discredit and Moo, you're gonna fuck with this one. Y'all would discredit somebody like E40 saying E40 is trash when E40 is not trash. Because that's what they do up north around New York and all them areas.
Go to the Bay Area and say that shit out loud and watch your ass get put to sleep.
You can go to Atlanta and say that out loud and you damn near gonna get beat up.
And that's the difference.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's the difference between us in the South versus literally everybody else. Like we don't discredit other artists. We give them their just due respect, but we also just have to make sure people understand, hey, bro, we have music that y'all ain't even heard down here. Like there are a lot of songs that Boosie have that people ain't never heard before because you ain't from the South. Some of that shit is what people know is what they hear on mainstream. They don't hear none of the other stuff. Like they don't hear the
which is why Webby is underrated.
Like, yeah, they miss all the trail ride music that don't come out. They miss all the mixtapes. Unless you in the music, unless you're a DJ like you might be like, they don't know, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. And
that is actual facts. Your favorite hate. I'm put that up though.
Yeah, East Coast only respect East Coast, which that's fine, but unfortunately, you leave yourself. You're missing out. I'm just gonna say it like that. Fuck it, you missing out. Like you are. Like you're missing out. Hell, on the opposite coast. Hell, on the West Coast, you missing out on a lot of music. Like if you're just an East Coast person, like it's a lot of legends on the West Coast that you mean. I'm not even talking about the ones we all grew up with. Just other people. Guys like Too Short that grew up, like my man dropped 22 albums. Like
I go,
you know, shit like that.
Can't understand.
Yeah, like
that's alone.
It's so much that goes on that, like, if you're stuck in your bubble, your musical bubble, when it comes to a genre of music specifically, like if you call yourself a rap or a hip hop aficionado and you only listen to one side, you missing out on so much music. You missing out on a lot of music. Like you gonna come down here and be like, what the fuck going on? Or when you go to Miami and notice that the music is a little bit faster because they play music a couple beats faster than they do everywhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you miss out on culture because we view rap and hip hop as more than just music. It's a culture, which means you have to explore the subcategories within the main culture, which that's where we get East Coast, West Coast, down South. Even if you get into the UK, the Canadian, all that shit, that you got to get into the subcategories to at least understand the growth of something as beautiful as rap and hip hop. And the East Coast has a lot of talented artists. They really do, but we got talented artists everywhere. North, South, East, West. Pick a direction. Pick a direction. We got them everywhere.
Yeah, literally everywhere.
I am the embodiment of Anthony Mackie tonight. Flight mode off. Eyes open.
I get down with it.
I'm gonna donate this to some kid on Halloween that doesn't have a costume. I'm just driving around until I find a kid that doesn't have a costume. And then
I ain't mad at it. It kind of sucks that we're missing out on Outlaw because I really like when we get into this we were gonna kind of get into this Halloween talk, and we're kind of gonna we're missing a key, and we're missing Rod because something about his dog or something. I don't know, but
well, how about we just get into the what's trending then? Y'all know what the what's trending topic is. Let's hit it because I'm ready for this one.
is that the one that involves Mr. Z?
Yes, it is.
No,
I like how you refer to him as Mr. Z.
I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, that is not a what's trending. I got something for you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is new segment number 1. Welcome to a new segment from Gentlemen's Talk.
Hey, that shit hot, bro.
Yeah,
that shit hot.
That boy over there in his bag, dog.
I told you I've been in my bag, and y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
So before we ask Chat GPT, can we all pick our artists first that we would say could do it, and then you say who Chat GPT says?
So here's, I've already done the Chat GPT part. So what we need to do is explain to everybody why this Chat GPT conversation became a thing. So DJ Michael B, will you give us the backstory of how this came about in the first place?
I would love to give y'all a backstory. As you know, Mike is a backstory person. Micah loves telling stories. I am a very good storyteller. So, very
bring
nice.
your ass back to the stage.
What, you ever seen y'all know who Darren the Chef is? Ooh, very nice. Anyway, I'm sorry, that's Alan the Chef. Darren the Chef has stopped playing with me for real. I got the best, and he always got the best sodas and juices. So, and it's always cran something. Real niggas know what I'm talking about. It's always cran. It's always cran something. Anyway, so a couple of years ago, Jay-Z made the statement that nobody can hold the stage with him in the verses. And that tweet resurfaced again with a lot of context over the past couple of days since Cash Money and No Limit went at it, which really brings up the question, who can really take on Jay-Z in the verses? And then, unbeknownst to a lot of you, apparently, you niggas in New York for the most, y'all think nobody can even hold a candlestick to Jay-Z. I'm here to tell y'all guys, you are wrong. There are plenty of artists. I'm going to get there. Let me cook first. There are plenty of artists that can go toe-to-toe with Jay-Z. Now, I'm not saying every single artist has 25 plus hits. Versus only 15 songs, correct?
Correct.
It's only 15. It's only 15.
And there are quite a few artists with 15 hits.
And there's quite a few artists with 15. And I have, just off the top of my head, a pretty good list of artists that can go toe-to-toe with Jay-Z, including a couple of groups. That's the reason why I asked Mr. GQ, before you start naming what Chat GPT says, give everybody a chance to name some artists.
Well, so the reason I wanted to flip it is I wanted to see what Chat GPT, who is not a real person, came up with. Off their list, we bounce off and be like, look, that's what they said. Now let me drop a couple more on top of what they dropped.
Okay,
because
I'm with it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The list they dropped is actually pretty damn good.
I know, and that's what I'm most that's what I'm most worried about, because I feel like every person I'm going to name is on this damn Chat GPT list.
Well, so I only asked for 5, so I kept it at 5. So I'm sure.
I think all 5 of my people are going to make this list.
I guarantee you. When I looked at the list, I was like, I can still add 3 more. So I got at least 3 I'm gonna add to this list. But I'm gonna read you what Chat GPT said. So understand, ladies and gentlemen, I literally asked Chat GPT, name me 5 hip hop artists who could go toe to toe against Jay-Z in a versus battle. The fact that Chat GPT knew what a versus was gave it its own level of credibility right off the bat, because it gave me a definition of the verses right off the bat. I was like, okay, so Chat GPT know what the fuck is going on, which is why when I asked that question, I immediately sparked, and that's why we have a new segment. So let me read you what it says. So Jay-Z versus. Here are 5 hip-hop artists who could credibly go mano a mano with Jay-Z in a competitive versus battle based on style, catalog depth, cultural impact, and performance versatility. Number 1, a New York native himself in Nas. Right off the bat, classic New York City clash with historic rivalry, deep catalog of storytelling and wordplay, strong catalog of features and collaborations, notable hits to pull from: New York State of Mind, Illmatic, Ether, obviously. I lost my train. Oh, here we go. And If I Ruled the World with Lauryn Hill. Number 2, Eminem. Another obvious one. Why? Lyrical prowess, punchline, rapid fire flow, strong stage presence, and era spanning catalog. Notable tracks to pull from: Lose Yourself, The Real Slim Shady, Rap God, and My Name Is. Number 3, Kendrick Lamar.
Wait. Before we go any further, they didn't do Stan. They didn't do The Way You Lie. They didn't do I'm Not Afraid.
Listen, ChatGPT is not perfect, but it gave us a great conversation.
Well, yeah. I just had to add those in there because those are some notables.
Yeah. So number 3 is Kendrick Lamar.
And
conceptual albums, social commentary, varied flows, ability to pivot between introspection and bangers. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, let me read that for y'all one more time. This is Kendrick Lamar. Ability to pivot between introspection and bangers. That is a notable thing amongst artists, and that is a big deal. I had to say that for y'all one more time. Notable tracks to pull from: All Right, Humble, DNA, Mad City, and The Black of the Berry. Number 4, Lil Wayne. Another obvious choice. Why? Prolific catalog, punchline-driven rap, influence on a generation, strong performance energy. Notable tracks to pull from: A Milli, Lollipop, 6 Foot, 7 Foot, and Stuart Little. So they pull in tracks out of everywhere. Even the fact that they threw Stuart Little out there is diabolical. But number 5, which is one of my favorite ones on this list, because I don't think a lot of we just had this conversation, me and Micah did, on the phone. So the fact that this number 5 artist came up is great.
Gotta be
T.I. Why? Atlanta era backbone, street anthems, commanding stage presence, complementary to Jay-Z's business and brigadatio angles. Notable tracks to pull from: What You Know, 24s, Bring Them Out, and
we just did this last week. So
those are 5, right? They gave us a couple of, like, quote unquote, we'll say honorable mentions. And they said, if you want to do a more modern angle, consider artists like J. Cole or Drake as plausible contenders. So there's your 5 from there.
How about we just go around and pick an artist a piece?
Yeah, 100%. And
that's not on this list.
Yeah, and so right off the bat, and if you don't mind, I'll lead us off. I'll give my best Shohei Ohtani impression on right now, and I'm gonna keep it with the same state. And I'm gonna keep it with New York.
You're going with New York. You're going with Mr.
50 Cent.
I went with 50 Cent too.
Because here's something, and I want to apologize to our audience, because when we had this conversation about music last week and artists that carried through the 2000s and up, we did not mention 50 Cent's name, knowing good and hell well he had hits. 50 came out and had women in a chokehold. All right, my man was hanging upside down with his shirt off, running on the treadmill. Like, I
don't know what you heard about me.
He had women out here thinking it was okay to be in love with him while he was in jail. He had women thinking it was okay to ask him 21 questions. Like, he was out here. He had boys out here talking about many men wish death upon me, blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. He was out here telling you everything from the street game to the love game. He was on some modern day LL Cool J type shit in his era, and you can't tell me that 50 couldn't go toe to toe with Jay-Z in a verses, because you'd be wrong, and you have no music credibility if you say 50 ain't got 15 bangers to go toe to toe with Jay-Z.
Oh, can I go next? I am going to take somebody that nobody has said, probably other than Moo. Moo might have said this, but nobody has brought this artist up, and I'm pissed off because everybody's talking about a whole bunch, some other New York artists talking about some Southern artists. Fuck that. Hey, Moo, I'm going with the West Coast on this one. I think every single one of y'all will fuck with this answer because this is not a common answer. The person I am going with is Mr. SNOOP.
I was going to say.
Shit. Snoop Dogg will shit. Do y'all understand how many hits this man got? This man started in the 90s when I was born and kept on going past 2000. I graduated in 2008 and Snoop Dogg was still making hits. Still making hits.
He made a song when we was in high school called "Sexual Eruption." Like, what?
I'm telling you, hey,
The man went from Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, like
Snoop 100% can do a versus with Jay-Z. Will he win?
The hard part about that is he would have a hard time picking 15 damn songs.
He would. But I know one song that I know one song that's gonna be under. It ain't no fun unless the homies can have some. Yeah.
But you know the funny part is he could probably pick a song out off of Doggy Land. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. And it's still fucking slap.
Yeah.
No cap.
He probably got 15 tracks from the 90s alone he could take.
Go ahead, Mr. Gent. What you got? Who you got?
Shit, y'all going, New York, y'all going Cali. I'm gonna go for the shot.
Okay.
Kanye West.
Talk about it. Kanye watching Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody got to say.
The artist he did an album with.
The artist
he literally did an album with.
One of the hardest albums. But at the same time, he will cook them.
Bruh, Kanye produced the Blueprint 2. I don't think people understand that. People don't understand that he produced the Blueprint 2. Every single hit that Jay-Z got on the Blueprint 2 is Kanye West song.
Yeah.
Moo, what you got?
Well, I think you guys already know where I'm going with this because DJ Micah B went with the obvious Snoop Dogg route from Southern California. Y'all know I got to bring it up to the Bay Area and go with the legend, the one and only, everybody's favorite uncle, Earl Stevens, E40.
Talk about it.
That's not my favorite uncle. My favorite uncle is Snoop. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, I want anybody to challenge anything on Jay-Z's catalog with the beginning, the start, the birth of the hyphy movement. Tell me when to go.
That's not hard.
There is not one.
Hey, tell me when to go.
And then, just for pure and utter sheer disrespect, because he can cross over to that real game and give you that real ism, sprinkle me.
Not to mention, to keep it with that same level of music.
Let's go, GQ. Hey, there's a bunch, so let's keep going with this.
I just want to name one more song. Go Hard or Go Home.
Help.
From the Stompy Yard soundtrack. That beat was hard.
Everybody in the world crumping at one time.
Yep. So,
I
still look. I got a whole 6-shooter. I got a chamber ready. So, if you don't mind, I'll drop my next one. And it's another artist we did not talk about, but
I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. But go ahead.
Not to find out. But the next artist I got queued up is Busta Rhymes. I feel
That's
like
fair.
Busta Rhymes is an artist that is slept on, who does not get near the credit he deserves. Busta Rhymes is one of our greatest lyricists.
I'm about to shit on y'all whole world, dog.
Like, literally, Busta Rhymes is one of our greatest lyricists that never gets discussed very often. Kind of gets put in that same category like Ludacris. Does not get talked about as often as he should. Because let's just like Moo gave us that one like iconic E40 thing. Like, listen, Micah, when we were growing up in high school and the 106 era was going on, what was Busta Rhymes' biggest fucking song that turned into multiple remixes?
Look. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Like, bro, the fact that Touch It produced 7
Touch it,
remixes.
bring it, babe. Watch me turn and leave it. Stop dramatic.
Like, even had an all-female remix, like the mega remix. 106 in Park started running out of space because the original almost was an afterthought when all the remixes started dropping, where you had an R&B hip-hop crossover in the remix when Neo and all these other cats started jumping on that bitch. Like, we gotta quit doing that. Like, Busta was really on that shit.
All right, I'm you know what, GQ? Just I'm gonna let you tell them my next artist, because my next artist that I would say would defeat Jay-Z, you know, we picking people who can go toe to toe with Jay-Z, not necessarily defeat him, but this guy will slaughter Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody says. He is from New York too. And before anybody knows, it's not DMX. Okay, so I'm gonna leave DMX for somebody else. Maybe Mr. Gent might say DMX Nets or whatever. But this guy himself will slaughter Jay-Z. This guy is who I consider the greatest of all time, and he's the greatest rapper from New York ever. This man has been spanning more than 4 decades of music. He released an album last year. He's an actor and a philanthropist. Mr. GQ, you know who I'm talking about? It's his role model himself, Mr. LL Cool J, will slaughter Jay-Z in a verses, and I'm being dead ass serious too. Slaughter.
Oh, I already know. I just really wanted you to say it.
Bro, LL will slaughter Jay-Z in a verses. Jay-Z is tripping.
There's not a lot of. It'd be harder to come up with a list of who could do a versus against LL Cool J versus Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, listen, here. Let's put this in. Let me put this into a perspective for you, real quick. I watched a video last night of Ludacris celebrating his 25th anniversary. His special guest that surprised him was LL Cool J because of their level of respect. That's 2 of my Mount Rushmore goats of rap right there on the same stage doing the damn thing. So there you go. That gives you an idea of what the fuck we got going on around here. Yes, we very much follow music around here very closely because we ain't just out here throwing names just to be throwing names. There's credibility behind everybody that we're naming so far. They have a catalog of at least 15 tracks. And we only giving you like little samples of each one. So, Mr. Gent, who you got up next, sir?
I'm gonna go with the man that is in his bag with artistry and lyrically, Mr. Andre Ice Cold 3000. It was everything with Outkast and all that stuff.
I'm just gonna say Outkast. I'm not gonna let you get away with Andre because Andre don't have.
That's still an underrated.
That's a good pick. As long as you go with all the Outcasts, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm
going with all. But as Andre as an individual, absolutely not. And I'm one of those guys.
He might pop up there with the flute, you know.
Big boy has more solo stuff than Andre.
Not the flute.
But as long as you're talking about Outkast itself, then yes,
Outkast in general.
All right, where you at, Moo?
I'm gonna go with somebody who always gave us straight bars. This is somebody who actually participated in the verses himself and completely and utterly destroyed the other side with one song. Also from New York.
I know who you're going with. Go ahead.
You got a lot of New York fire going on here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go one Jadakiss.
Yes, sir.
And I want anybody to challenge me on that, please, because I really do. I really do. Especially the young kids, because y'all really wasn't outside when Jada was. Please come talk to me about some Jay-Z.
I don't think these niggas realize how hard the song Why was.
Literally.
Why was crazy.
Crazy. Literally next level. Like y'all really wasn't outside like that. They wasn't outside. They didn't understand.
Nah, they wasn't really out there doing it. So I got another one queued up. Y'all got another one queued up. Like we can.
I got another one queued up.
Okay, we can go around one more time. Because this is where I'm about to.
I think he's about to say my guy, so I got to think of somebody else.
No. Listen, I guarantee you I'm not, because I'm about to fucking pivot. I'm about to go so far left because you got to dig deep into your hip hop bag, and you really got to understand artistry from everything from underground to mixtape to I'm talking about an artist that barely has scratched the surface of the mainstream world, but is one of the most fire artists out there.
Tell me about it.
Give me Tech 9.
Wow. Wow.
Give me Tech 9. And I dare somebody to tell me I'm full of shit because that man got as many albums as fucking Too Short.
Well, you're full of shit.
All right.
I'm the guy to dare to tell you're full of shit. And it's not because you're wrong as far as how good he is. You're wrong in a verses where people just go for the mainstream hits. And I don't think enough people listen to Tech 9 to know his songs, right? I think everybody's, for the most part, is going off of mainstream hits. That's the only pushback I have there.
I think there are enough people, just enough, to where when they hear certain songs, they're going to be entertained and it's going to make it compelling.
I don't think there's enough people that know that know enough about Tech 9. Especially because Jay-Z, on the other hand, has the North and the South. And I think that is because most people for Tech 9, they're up north and they know Tech 9 like that, but a lot of people in the South don't.
Tech 9 is from Missouri. He ain't from up north.
Which Tech 9? Which Tech 9 are you?
From Missouri. Like, hold on, don't do that.
You talking about Slim Shady Slaughterhouse Tech 9?
Yes.
My bad. I'm talking about the battle rapper Tech 9, not that Tech 9.
No.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so maybe so, but I also think he doesn't have enough hits for up north on that note with that Tech 9. But here's what I will say. I can't believe GQ didn't say this because GQ, you know what? I think you didn't say the person.
I like to leave room for things.
I know. I don't think you said the person just because you knew I would have said him. And I think Moo and Gent would agree here, but I'm going with somebody from the South, somebody that's a staple in the South, and somebody I think that is one of the greatest artists ever in the South. He's a top 5 artist in the South. Can anybody tell me who I'm talking about? Maybe Mr. GQ can, but Moo or Mr. Gent, can you?
What was your hint you threw out there?
He's from the South.
That's all. Well, you just said he's from. Did you give any other? So many. A lot of artists from the South.
That's so many.
I said he's one of your artists from the South, Mr. GQ.
One of mine?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, if you're gonna throw Ludacris out there, go ahead and do it.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm going with Luda. Luda got fucking hits on hits. I'm telling you, Luda could hold his own in the verses easily with Jay-Z. Come on now, let's be real. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh, I don't disagree with that at all. You already know how I feel about that.
Ludacris, yeah, I leak a lot. Yeah, come on, man.
Because yeah, I'm not mad at it. Which is great.
So for my pick, I'm going back to Cali, and give me Ice Cube.
Ooh.
I feel like Ice Cube gonna run that shit, Mr. Good Day. You know.
Hey, look, I like how all of my artists from my Mount Rushmore have been named. Because I don't care what I've said it, and I'll stand on that forever. I still believe that Ice Cube had the greatest diss track of all time, and I'm gonna stand on that. It's still on my gym playlist.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, the only thing close to No Vaseline is Checkmate. And for those of you that know, you know. And for those of you that don't, go look up Checkmate by Jadakiss.
I was gonna say Jada really.
Yeah, he like that, dog.
Yeah, that's what I said, dog. Jada really one of them ones, bro. Oh, y'all was.
Hey, I'm not even mad if somebody named Jada as a top 5 dead or alive, bro. Like, not even a little bit.
Yeah. But I will say, and just because we talked about him already, I'm not gonna let people forget about The Ripper Strikes Back and Back Where I Belong, which are 2 of LL Cool J's greatest diss tracks of all time. Not because the Ripper Strikes Back. Now that's got some there's some lyrics in that went over people's heads.
Very much so.
I'm not gonna let niggas forget about Wangsta. So let's talk about that.
Right. and when we talk about that, it's literally like the fact that something like that goes over people's heads. Like, this is back when you could actually have a beef and it'd be strictly over the radio. Like, these boys was dropping tracks on the radio dissing each other. To me, that is like next level type shit. Because imagine if shit, like obviously no one listens to the radio anymore, but like if you could do that with a streaming thing, like if you could stream and drop it, kind of like how Kendrick and Drake did, and it not get physical. You know what I'm saying? It just is solely entertaining. Like that was. Granted, them like him and Kool Moe Dee actually legitimately fucking hated each other, but like 100%. And him and Cannabis, he hated him, and LL Cool J and Cannabis didn't get along either. Well, kind of, but mostly him and Kool Moe Dee. So it's just one of the most notable rap beefs that's been out there in the old school era, mind you. None of us on this screen were born when that was going on. Like not old, we're not old enough to remember it at least. No, we weren't born when it started. Yeah, we weren't born when it started. Had to think about that for a second. But we know of some more notable ones. Of course, you know, you have 50 and Ja Rule that went on for a little while. Of course, you know, we had our beefs that we grew up with, that we were like, all right, we grew up in like the middle of the East Coast, West Coast thing. Like we weren't as we were still very young, so we didn't understand what was kind of going on. We just knew like Pac and Biggie was kind of spearheading a lot of it. Like we were the early stages of gangster rap with NWA. So like we were like, but we were still young. We didn't really understand what fuck the police meant. You know, we was just like, you know, we didn't understand what Straight Outta Compton was really, you know, talking about. Like we didn't even understand what No Vaseline was at the time until we got older. And then
Mo, what you got? I really want to hear what you got against Jay-Z next.
You want to know what's crazy?
Because I got another person.
I could easily give you guys an easy answer and say one of my favorite artists in Too Short, but I'm gonna give you guys somebody, a group actually. I don't know if you can call them a group, but I call them a group, a duo, if you will. That I feel like a lot of people gloss over because one half of the duo has unfortunately passed on.
Okay.
But, as far as hits go, as far as style, as far as flow, as far as lyrics, as far as rappability, I'm taking UGK.
Oh,
I'm not mad at that.
Nigga, not mad at that at all, son.
First of all, you ain't gonna get no arguments out of all of us. We are from Texas, my nigga.
Exactly. And that's the thing. So look though, and it's the thing, because I know a lot of people are gonna hit me with that argument. Well, like they didn't have, like they're not as, or they wouldn't have as many hits as Jay-Z.
Oh, these niggas, no, these niggas got hits.
I would argue, if y'all really didn't listen to not just Southern rap, but specifically Texas rap, when UGK first hit the scene from the late 90s to really about the early to almost mid 2000s.
Murder.
Dog, I'm trying to tell you, next level. And they ran the game. Texas crowd is a complete different thing than a New York crowd, because a New York crowd, they may sway, you feel me, either which way, right? Even with the artists like a Jay-Z, you bring that Texas Southern, that flow, dog. Yeah. What? That Texas swag? Come on, tell me UGK and walking up there with the gun.
My sister Chu said, never fuck without a rubber, never in the sheets like it on top of the cover, money on a dresser, drive a compressor, top notch clothes, get the most like the lesser. Come on, man.
All right, so before we get too off the rails,
I got another one.
You said you got one more?
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Okay, so we'll go around one more time and then we'll pivot to our next one. So I'm gonna stay in my realm because I've been going, far left. This time I'm gonna go far right.
I feel like this whole ass nigga gonna take my
I'm gonna go far right because it's funny. And I say it's funny because his music, he has hits, but it's so different.
But I hope you ain't going Ja Rule.
No. But give me Will Smith.
Yeah, I knew it.
I fuck with it.
Just imagine the differences in that versus how crazy. I'm not saying he would beat Jay-Z. I'm just saying
he can't hold a candlestick to Jay-Z. No.
Turn around now.
From an entertainment perspective, he can't.
No. From a sales perspective, he can. But from a song perspective, absolutely not.
Depends on what crowd we hitting.
That's honest. He's
honestly what you gonna do? Wild Wild West, getting jiggy with it?
They gonna be line dancing in that motherfucker too.
Nah.
I mean, listen, Miami.
Miami's not that good. But anyway,
It does. You don't have to like it. I'm just.
but you can't name me 15 hits that Will Smith got to go against Jay-Z. You can't even name me 12.
Do you want me to name 12?
Yeah, I want you to name 12.
Yeah. Challenge.
Yeah, I want you to name 12 hits by Will Smith. And by the way, hits have a definition. The definition of a hit is that it makes it on the Billboard. So I want you to name me 12 to 15 Will Smith songs that made it on the Billboard.
Okay. I'll just pull the list.
Yeah, go ahead and pull a list. Pull a list.
Nope, not that list. That one doesn't work. Oh, wait. No, I don't want the greatest hits album.
No, greatest hits album is really good because that should be nothing but Billboard hits.
Oh, sorry. Moo's picture is
Like, hey,
how I feel.
Moo's picture is how I feel with Will Smith. Like, nigga, what? And I'm not saying Will Smith don't have hits. I'm telling you, Will Smith don't have enough.
That's fine. I just listen. It's fine. All right. So 3, 6, 9. All right. So he had 9 that hit the Billboard chart. So there you go. So 2 number 1 hits and 3 top 10 hits. So
Oh yeah.
is there
sure.
12? No, but there's at least 9. So
Yeah.
either way, I said what I said. From an entertainment perspective, it will be fun.
I'm not mad at that.
Somebody had to be different.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Somebody had to be different, but be realistic
We
too.
can't just keep hitting home runs out here. We got to get a couple of doubles and singles.
Fair.
You know what? Since you wanted to be weird, I'll be weird as well. So
Don't say Lil Dicky.
oh no, man. Even though he probably run that shit, I would love to. I would love to see it. I would love to see that nigga spit that shit. Nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That was great. But ironically, his greatest hits album does have 15 tracks on it. I just want the record to show that. And I'll name them off. You may remember, you may not. But he had Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble, Parents Just Don't Understand, Nightmare on Elm Street, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Summertime, Just Cruising, 1,000 Kisses, Men in Black, Getting Jiggy with It, Miami, Freaking It, Real 2K, Wild Wild West, Nod Your Head, and Just the Two of Us. So there's 15.
I'll fuck with it. I'll buy that.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not, like I said, I never once said he would win. I just said it would be entertaining because it'll be
a good show. Jolly good show.
I think it would be
because he had a couple of post 2000 era songs that came out too, like that song Switch. It was like interestingly weird, but it kind of worked. Like
that shit.
I like that one.
I fuck with that one.
I actually thought the video was actually.
Fix your face. Fix it, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Just say your person.
No, but listen. But we talked about that song Switch. Switch actually was on the chart on the Billboard charts for 28 weeks and made it as high as number 7. So clearly somebody else liked it too.
It was a slap.
It was like that clap. That first clap.
Switch. That shit was going crazy.
It is so fucking funny. I mean, obviously everybody knows why Wild Wild West was hot. I mean, the fucking movie was,
of course,
literally wild. And of course, Getting Jiggy with It. You know what that meant. You don't have to like it.
Nobody.
He don't got enough hits. That's the point.
No.
I named all 15 songs off of his greatest hits album, and there's actually 15. That's not including Switch. Switch would actually make 16. But we digress.
You know goddamn well all 15 of them songs ain't.
Calm your ass down. Calm down.
Don't be hating on that boy Will, man.
All I did was take what you said. Oh, go ahead and pull his greatest hits because it's gonna have at least certain.
He had 7
Fresh Prince on that bitch too.
He had 7 or 15, including the Fresh Prince. He had 7 or 15.
That's fine
for sure.
That's
now,
fine.
Now, let's talk about somebody that's actually relevant.
That's fine.
Two.
Before you disappeared off the screen, like I said, we can't just be out here hitting home runs all night. We got to hit a couple.
Now let's talk about somebody that's actually relevant to give Jay-Z some goddamn competition. He might have about 10 or 11. I don't know if he has enough for Jay-Z or 15 or whatever, but whatever. But I'm going Nelly.
Oh, that was my next pick.
I'll give you that one.
And I think Nelly got a solid 15.
Yeah. For sure.
Let's find out. We can look.
Nelly got a solid 15.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm looking at stuff right now. Look, here we go. Let's go here. We got 20 actually.
Easily 20.
We got 20. So let's just go ahead and go down here. So you got Country Grammar, Hot in Here, EI, Shake Your Tail Feather, Pimp Juice, Number One, Batter Up, Dilemma, My Place, what his name, One and Only, Air Force Ones, Grills, Stepped on My J's, which is a very underrated song, Ride With Me, Over and Over, Just a Dream, Hey Porsche, Shake Your Tail Feather, came up twice, weird, Flappy Wings, Party People, another underrated one. So there you go, there's 20. And you could even throw Tip Drill on there because that would get the crowd crazy.
Tip Drill for sure.
Tip Drill in there, that shit gonna turn the crowd up.
Like 100% Tip Drill had a crowd losing
their neck.
Everybody pulling out credit cards at that point.
It's gonna be man.
I'm trying to swap my credit card between both my girl ass cheeks. You understand me? Hey, everybody wanted to do that.
But look, was it approved or was it declined?
Oh, it was definitely approved.
Never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
I said it must be your ass because it ain't your face. I need a
Tip Drill.
I need a Tip Drill. That shit, man. The late nights. Never mind. Let me not.
We was talking about that at work today.
Hey, Moo. I hear you. Head down, pussy poppin'. I hear you, dog. I know.
There you go.
If you know anything about the recall, the return, the switch channel button on your remote as a kid, you a legend.
Oh my goodness gracious. We had shinobi-like reflexes when we heard
that
the
nigga said
smallest
shinobi.
There you go.
noise, creep,
He said, excuse me.
or
It's
sound.
true. Listen, and everybody's recall was typically either Cartoon Network
Yes.
or National Geographic.
Yes.
You ain't shit. Stop giving out. Stop it. You stop that shit.
Yes.
Was I wrong?
No.
No.
I mean, my shit was Nickelodeon, but yeah, you're accurate.
If it wasn't those two, it was ESPN.
Yep.
Because ESPN always had something going on, even if it was Sports Center over and over again.
Yep.
So we had options.
Yeah, we had options for sure.
I remember when On Demand first came out, HBO and all that, and it was like, as long as you have those channels, you can get it on demand. Oh my God. Bro.
Yeah.
HBO on demand,
Yeah,
TVMA.
Well, that's
Cinemax on demand,
that's when you was in trouble.
TVMA.
That's when you knew you was getting in trouble. All right, let's get this last one, these last few cooking, so we can move on to the next outstanding topic that we have tonight.
Oh, we already said M, right?
M came up on the Chat GPT list.
Okay. For sure.
Well, then let me be weird. Give me the battle of the spouses. Going to throw Beyonce and Jay-Z in the battle.
Okay, give me Drake.
Battle of the spouses. That's an interesting one. That actually would be an interesting versus. Battle of the spouses would actually be compelling. And I feel like because of the level of fan base, somehow Beyonce would win that one just because of the fan base alone.
I don't think that's going to be a thing. And the reason why I don't think it's going to be a thing is Beyonce will watch him. But what I will say is, if we can enter other genres into this conversation,
we're gonna get down. We would get crazy if we did.
No. Hear what I'm saying though. If we're gonna sit there and say, okay, R&B or whatever, here's what I will say: Bruno Mars will watch the fuck out of Jay-Z because Bruno Mars is on par with Beyonce.
Yeah. I got one for you guys. Give me a true queen and Missy Elliott.
While you talking and saying a true queen, how about this?
Okay.
I give you another one. Give me Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Personally, I hate her, but honestly, you're
Pink
not
Friday, Roman Friday. What's the other one? Nicki Minaj got hits.
wrong. Yeah, I personally hate her, but you're not wrong.
Starships are meant to fly
Oh, hands up. Come on,
and
man. Stop
touch
playing with
the
me.
sky. Yeah,
Oh,
them white girls hype.
Hands up, turned up. I'm higher.
Jumping all off beat.
I like it.
higher than a motherfucker.
All right, cool. We did that. So before we get to our second new segment, we're gonna get our Halloween thing out on and popping real quick. We're gonna talk about it real quick because we didn't really set up on a number. We just kind of said how we was gonna do it. So essentially, our little Halloween portion of this, obviously you see us all in costume and stuff for the most part doing our thing. But since we're doing our famous round table thing per se, we are going to go around the table or the square and talk about our favorite Halloween movies. There are quite a few movies out there.
With that,
There are quite a few. So the easiest way for us to go about this is just kind of we'll round table it or square table it, however we're gonna do it. Everybody, drop one, and then we'll rock from there. Is that you saying you want to go first, or are you doing the Eve and shake your tambourine, go and get yourself a whistle?
hey,
That was another female artist I was about to name.
That was me saying I'll go first, but since you want to say get your tambourine on, get your stuff a whistle and get your tambourine. Hey,
ladies.
I fucks with it. All right, so since you're going first, DJ Michael B, let's talk about it. Go ahead, go for it.
I think I speak for everybody here in this group right now. When I bring up the movie Halloween Town or Halloween Town 2 or Halloween Town 3. I didn't really watch Halloween Town High or whatever, but
we don't go past that.
We don't go past
at the Halloween Town High. Was,
sorry,
we don't
try to change the actor.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say something controversial. I'm not a fan of Halloween Town. Never was. It was actually boring to me.
That's classic.
Because when I watch Halloween movies, I need slasher, killer, people dying type shit.
Oh, you're not gonna like mine then.
That's why. When people tell me when the phrase Halloween movies come about, I'm not even thinking about a movie like Hocus Pocus, which is my wife's favorite movie. I'm thinking about movies that involve people dying and getting destroyed and getting cut up or getting bodies fucked up. Because that's what Halloween is to me.
You're a dark individual. Well, I'm gonna go next with another light movie.
Witches and warlocks don't cut up people and all that shit all the time.
Oh my
God. I'm going with Halloween Town.
That's fine.
Okay.
And neither of the movies none of the movies I'm gonna bring up got witches or warlocks. So it's okay.
That's perfectly fine.
Do they have ghouls?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That is a biased way of looking at Halloween movies. I'm going Halloween Town.
It's not a biased way. It's an opinion.
It's his opinion.
It's my opinion. It's not wrong for me to have my opinion of how I feel about Halloween.
No, it's not. But it's still a biased way of looking at it.
That's fine. But when you go out and about,
wait. I didn't say you were wrong before you sit there and say, well, it's not a bias. I didn't say you were wrong. I just said it was like it's still a biased way to me looking at it.
And I'm gonna say it very simply. When you go out in public on Halloween night, excluding the kids, the vast majority of the adult costumes feature Halloween movie killers and characters from those particular iconic films, minus the women that wear the slutty outfits.
My favorite part.
I always see the one with slutty outfits. I don't see niggas niggas with outfits that's killing people. So here's the thing. That's why I draw the line right there, because niggas do not wear outfits that are killing kids. Women wear slutty shit. And you know, hey, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
hey.
No,
My favorite part.
But nonetheless,
No. I'm only gonna because me and Micah do this shit to each other all the time. That's what makes our relationship so great. Do you know currently what is currently trending as the most popular thing for Halloween and costumes right now? It's fucking Scream.
I'm
Everybody
surprised but not
from
Harley
kid to
Quinn
old.
because Harley Quinn barely wears clothes. But nonetheless, again,
But Scream, they can do the same thing with never mind.
Oh no, they
No,
have.
it-
I've seen both versions.
Scream is just a mask.
Yeah.
Scream is
I've
just a
seen-
mask. Again,
I've seen some imaginations.
It's
You know what I
just a
mean? Some
mask.
creativities.
Hey,
comes through about.
Scream is just a mask. It doesn't matter what the women are wearing. It is just a mask. Only a
symbolic
mask.
of a
But
character
they better
from a
cover.
movie.
They better cover up this year. It's gonna be chilly. out.
It don't
Nah, they
matter
gonna be
what
out.
women.
They gonna be
It
out.
don't matter what
They
women
gonna
are
be out.
wearing. So I'm happy you
Nah.
brought that up.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
I
am
specifically.
I am 100% happy you brought that up. And the reason why I'm 100% happy you brought it up is because it doesn't matter what women are wearing. Because it doesn't matter at all. So,
Okay.
what I am saying is that, look.
How do we get the movies to costumes?
What?
How do we get the movies to costumes?
Who were wearing costumes?
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't actually pivot very far from the conversation at hand.
No, not very much.
But go ahead, Moo, drop us your first Halloween film. We will keep Halloween as a generic term.
Yeah, I'm going Halloween Town as my guy as my thing. So yeah, go ahead, Moo.
Well, in order to, I guess, to kick off the sinisterness, give me a cult classic in It.
Talk about one that gave me nightmares as a fucking kid too.
A lot of people nightmares. There's a lot of people. It is the reason why a lot of people don't like clowns to this day.
Facts. I'm one of them. But I tolerate clowns now.
Oh, I was about to get on to you.
Terrified of clowns, but I tolerate them motherfuckers now. How do I know? Because Mr. Gent's on the screen right now.
Oh wow! I have been minding my motherfucking business this whole motherfucking time. I ain't going for nobody. When you supposed to be Bandit and you got a goddamn Bluey costume on.
No, you said it. I'm supposed to be Bandit, and I am Bandit, and I'm being a bandit right now.
God damn it.
By definition.
Shit. Well, anyway, let me go with my pick here. God damn it.
Clown ass nigga, shut up.
I'm going. Shut your ashy ass up over there. I'm going with Scooby-Doo Zombie Island.
It ain't my fault. The
That's
teeth
fire.
on your Lilo and Stitch shit is whiter than your eyes, nigga. Chill out.
That's actually fire.
Now you know damn well with the white paint on our face, your shit looks goddamn fucking ugly. Yellow as duck butter.
Because the teeth on your Stitch is white, but the teeth on your actual teeth don't even match. It ain't even nowhere close. Shut your ass up.
Again. Never mind. We're gonna continue. All right, we're gonna continue.
It's gonna be all right. So I'm gonna continue this train of sinisterness and give me Nightmare on Elm Street, please.
Ain't my fault your brain is as big as Lilo and Stitch mouth. Shut your ass up.
What did I do? What the fuck? No, I didn't.
You started.
No, I didn't.
All you had to do was sit there and be quiet. That's all you had to do.
He actually was when I took that shot at him, but it was just it was a wide open alley that I threw to myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really went Blake Griffin on that one, and I jumped over to Kia, and that's what happened.
God damn.
But once Jeremy jumped over, you came for me, and I came back. So
no, I didn't. You came for me.
Wait. First of all, I didn't deny I didn't come for you first. I said you came for me and I came back for you. I didn't say I didn't come.
Yeah, that's fine. My teeth do look a little different.
I fucks with it. All right, so DJ Micahby, what you cooking up next? Well, you got to unmute yourself first.
Yeah. Do that.
My microphone unplugged. Okay, now what you said?
I said, what you got on deck next?
I don't know. What do I got on deck next? Oh, what do we have on deck next? I don't think I have.
No, we got at least one more turn of Halloween movies.
Right.
Let me go with shit. Hocus Pocus?
All right.
Yeah, I'll take Hocus Pocus.
It's just a little bit of hocus pocus.
I'm not mad about it. I understand it now.
I understand.
All right, what you got? Yeah, that was you seen that lethal shooter reference right there? Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
If you know,
Wait.
Right.
I got one. I got one for y'all. Most of y'all, Mr. Gent, but most of y'all don't know the House of Dias Dreer. That is, yeah. See, GQ, I know you know it. The House of Dias Dreer. Yeah,
that man pulled a wild one out of there.
Yeah, he pulled one from the back of the back of the archives.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the House of Dias Dreer because there's no movie depicting the House of Dias Dreer. But if you read the book, you know how crazy this house is. And so I'm gonna go with the House of Dias Dreer.
I fucks with it.
And the spirit of Halloween, as Mr. GQ put it, right? I could go with the more light, kind-hearted movies, but I'm gonna go with another cult classic in The Shining.
Oh.
I gets down with it. Mr. Gent, where you at?
I was gonna go with another. It's not necessarily lighthearted. I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say Monster House. Cause I don't know, the animation was like polar express style, but at the same time it looked kind of creepy. But it was a really writ movie. And the second, I'm gonna go with House of Wax.
That's a classic.
That's a good one. House of Wax is a good one.
That's a really good one. So to kind of keep I like our little trend here. So I went with Nightmare on Elm Street because that's an old school franchise of all time. Let me bring it more modern. And this of the last 10 years is one of the best modern day horror / psychological thriller type movies out there. And give me Hereditary. It's one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of that movie. Hereditary is a really good movie. Because you had no idea what you were going to get when you watched that movie. Like I left the theater confused as hell. Like when I watched Shutter Island, I had to go back and watch that bitch again to understand how much shit I missed the first time. Hereditary is the same way. I had to watch that shit 3 times because I missed like a lot of Easter eggs. But there was so much going on in that movie. But it's such a good movie. And my honorable mention, just because it's like a random Halloween movie, but give me a scary movie just because it was funny as fuck. Like the original scary movie, the original. We're scary movie too, but the original, because I like scary movie too because
I like scary movie too
because the haunting
because of the hand.
Yeah.
Take my strong hand.
Take my strong hand.
My turn.
The fact that all of y'all knew what the fuck I was talking about tells you enough. For real. The fact that I'm telling you I'm taking Scary Movie 2 and everybody was like, that's my strong hand. That should tell you enough why Scary Movie 2 is the better one.
Take my strong hand.
I know, I understand, but I just so of course, Scary Movie 2 was inspired by The Haunting. Scary Movie 1 was inspired by Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And there were a lot of iconic, what's up? There were a lot of iconic things from the original Scary Movie as well. So I just want to make sure we, don't forget about them.
Right, left, right.
Oh, and the Blair Witch Project. Damn, I almost forgot. I also the Blair Witch Project. Too. So,
that jacket was tight. Run that shit, bitch.
Oh, but yeah. So we did that. Good shit, everybody. Y'all are good at y'all are good at that. So we have what is now going to be one of our favorite segments. And I'm so happy that we finally got here. So after all this time of being a part of From the Sidelines and being a part of Gentlemen's Talk and having the Infinity Gauntlet all put together and having all this stuff going on with all the different segues and all the stuff we got going on, Mr. Gent finally joined the party.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And he finally added his own segment created by himself. He did it all by himself. He didn't have a teacher to help him or anything of that nature. He figured it out all by his big boy self. So we are proud of him for that. And we are going to debut it.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Like I said, I was in my bag. I've been cooking. So now you have both seen the two of the newest segments to Gentleman's Talk. So now we have an infinity gauntlet worth of segments for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a new segment. My understanding when we talked about this in the chat is Mr. Gent put this together by simply asking our fans in our Instagram a question. The question is very simple. What do you want us to talk about?
Yeah,
it's very Cody Rhodes of him. It's very Cody Rhodes of him, you know. So what do you want to talk about? But it works. Why? Because we got like 12 fucking responses. Now, are we going to get to all 12? Absolutely not, because that's a lot. But we are going to at least take 2 to 3 to discuss. And 2 of them, mostly they all came from 2 of our biggest fans, which is why it makes it more fun. Obviously, one of our inaugural guests and fans of the show, and Mr. Jonell gave us one, and of course, one of our resident first ladies in China gave us like the other 13. But it all panned itself out. So I really wish Outlaw was here for this first one because I already know the level of diabolical activity he would say to respond to this one. But the first one is very simple. Is a weight loss journey an actual journey if you get surgery or drugs to speed it up?
Can I?
Go ahead.
I would personally like Mr. Gent to start because it is his segment. I'd like him to give us his cook,
please.
get the cast iron high, so we can really get this thing going.
Me being a fellow fluffy in this world that wants to go on the journey, you know, of losing the weight, I have to say every journey is a journey. Like no matter if it's the surgery, the drugs, anything to quick, you know, make it happen. You have to go on your own journey doing these things. So the answer to the question is, yeah, it's still a weight loss journey. It might get there your own way. It's still a journey though. So even earlier, I watched a Mr. Beast video of a man that was locked into this kind of gym place, and he stayed there until he lost 100 pounds.
I seen that video. That was actually fire.
It was a fantastic video. He was in there working out. He had different challenges to, you know, to make him lose weight. And watching his journey, it took him 178 days to lose 100 pounds, which is amazing. Like, yeah, to see the start and the finish of it, it was amazing. Even the fact that he ended up losing his coach, you know, his coach ended up passing away while he was on his journey, was crazy. So seeing that journey, I feel like it's more rewarding at the end of it than speeding up. But at the same time, is you have to be happy with your body. You have to be happy with yourself at the end of it. So whatever your journey is, this is the end goal of what you're trying to be, you know, get to. So that's all I'm gonna say about it.
I fucks with it. DJ Micah B, go and get this thing whipped up. After you unmute yourself. I didn't want you to cook on mute. I just, want to make sure the people hear you.
First of all, fuck you. Okay. Let's get it out the way.
Such an angry black man.
Fuck you, you half blue looking motherfucker. Shut up. Okay.
No,
half
that's
stitch,
that's
whatever
him up
the
there.
fuck you are.
That's him up there. That's him up there, but go ahead.
Okay, you have Stitch, motherfucker.
Continue.
Okay,
Continue what you were saying.
Yeah, you could shut up. Okay,
Why are you so angry? But all right, go ahead.
You don't want me to start breaking that shit down. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? I have nothing to say. Just because
boy reminds me of the
niggas,
grandpa for goddamn up.
Just because these whole ass niggas would expect me to say something, fuck them both. Okay, I'm gonna pass it off to Moo. Moo, go ahead.
All right. To answer the question, absolutely the fuck not. And no fucking what? No, absolutely the fuck not. And GQ, you can attest to this, okay? Being an avid gym goer yourself, all right? Fuck no, you cheating ass motherfucker, okay? Now I understand that people have other methods on how to lose weight, okay? But surgery and drugs ain't one of them, okay? You cheating ass bitch. And I don't care if you're a man and or a woman, you a cheating ass bitch. Because why are you using drugs and or surgery to do something that you can do naturally? You just have to do the proper research. I am an advocate of anti-surgery and anti-drugs because I know, and I've talked to multiple nutritionists, specialists, doctors, even all you broke ass hoes who go out here and get these fucking BBLs. I've even talked to y'all doctors, and they even have told me that y'all don't need the surgery. You only do the surgery because you want to be popular on social media. And there are ways that you can legitimately cut the weight that you want to cut in the areas that you want to cut if you focus on those areas and you eat the correct things that you're supposed to eat. And don't sit up there and eat like a fucking slob because you're on social media. That is a lot of the problems. A lot of the times people want to take shortcuts in order to get to the finish line. If anybody has ever watched Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny versus the goddamn turtle, how many shortcuts did Bugs Bunny try to take? Meanwhile, the turtle is literally running the race as it's supposed to be. Who ends up winning? Slow and steady wins the fucking race. Don't try to take shortcuts and jump the gun because you're going to fuck yourself up and it's going to be bad for you in the future. Take the time, do the research, apply it. If it doesn't work, do something else, apply that. That is how you lose the weight. You don't have to go out and cheat to get the surgery and get the drugs. And I'm going to take Ozempic. They have freaking Ozempic commercials now with the whole jingle and everything. That's
don't forget who their notable spokesperson is right now.
Who is it this week?
Well, I'm saying for most of these commercials, it's literally been fucking the Williams sister. It's been Serena Williams.
Oh, it's Serena Williams this week?
Yeah. Well, this week that's who, like, on my Snapchat when the commercial show up is literally her with all her metrics and stuff.
I thought it was Khloe Kardashian this time.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet, but I guess I'll see that one at some point. But I mostly just see Serena Williams.
And it's crazy because like they got athletes advertising this, bro, and it's like you don't need all that. Take it from somebody who's been on a weight loss journey, a weight gain journey. I've been on every single fucking journey you can think of. Okay. And when I tell you that I've talked to plenty of people that can back up everything I'm saying and corroborate every single thing that I'm saying and give you statistical data behind it, trust me, that shit is cheating and it's only going to fuck you up in the long run. If you want to go on a true weight loss journey, then take your time and actually go on a journey. So that's the thing, right? You can't go on a weight loss journey and then try to shortcut the journey. That's literally the opposite of the journey. That's not even the definition of a journey is to take your time and go through and learn things on the way. You don't start the journey and then sit up there and make 3 wishes to a genie and wish that you're at the finish line. And then now what you learned on the journey. Oh shit, I don't know. Well, there you fucking go.
So I hear everything you said, and you're not wrong on anything you said. Valid opinion, all the above. I'm going to give you 2 separate but yet correlating perspectives on this particular thing. And I'm going to give you the answer to the question right off the bat that Mr. John Nell put out there. The answer is still yes. Is it still a weight loss journey? Yes, it's a journey. The difference is your journey has not started yet, because the true journey for you is going to start when you get to your next advanced age. Now, you may decide to take said shortcut in your 20s. Great. While you're still healthy, while your metabolism is still doing all the things, while you are still young and spry. You know what's going to happen to you when you get into your 40s and your 50s and your 60s? All that shit that you did in your 20s gonna fall back on you. And guess what that means? Your journey has now begun. So all you do when you do the route that is the question that was asked to us was you delay the inevitable. And when I say delay the inevitable is the journey. You will take the journey. Now, how difficult your journey is depends on the route you take. You can take the journey where it's hard at first and it's easy at the end, or you take the journey where it's easy at first and it's extremely difficult at the end. Why do I know these things? Why am I saying these things? I will give you three credible resources of why I can say these things. Because Mr. GQ has another job outside of this. With this job that I have, I carry three very particular titles. And I will tell you what those three titles are. One of them is an ISSA, Strength Conditioning Specialist. The second one is Group Exercise Specialist. And the third one is U.S. Army Master Fitness Trainer. So why do I tell you all these things? Because one of my many jobs is to help people who are not in the best shape get into a better shape. And none of those things that I prescribe is medication based. I just don't do it. I evaluate you, your medical history, your injury history, your restrictions of whatever the case might be, and we put together a program that fits your body style. Because I do believe there is a way to do it. It's not easy. There is no easy way. I'm telling you right now, there's no easy way. When I joined my other profession, I was 141 pounds and I was a varsity track athlete who could not gain weight to save his fucking life at all because my metabolism was too fast. And I was a track and field athlete. Track and field athletes, all we do is run. That's all the fuck we do. We run and jump. We run and jump. We do plyometrics. We do a lot of pliability. This is why track athletes have the best like track record of non-injuries because we do so much like stretching and other shit. When I went off to training, I came back 161 pounds because I was doing body weight calisthenics and I was eating a lot. This is before I understood what I was actually doing. It's just I adopted the way of life and I made sure I did things that I knew for a fact were tried and true, like eating peanut butter and drinking milk and working out and using my body weight to its full capacity at the time. And then in 2011 and 12, I went on a journey across the pond, as we like to say, and I went 7,000 miles away from home. And I got into these things called mass gainers and casein and whey protein and creatine, you know, the supplements as we all know them. And that's how I was able to get out because I was at 160 at one point. Then I dropped again. And then I had to figure it out. And then I had to figure out I got to do like what most people do easy. Like to use what Mr. Gent said earlier. I've never been a part of the I think you called it the fluffy community. Is that what you called it? I can't eat like the fluffy community. That shit hard. I tried it before. That shit made my fucking stomach hurt. Like, it is hard to do that type of shit. But when you are smaller and you need to put on weight, guess what you have to do? Eat like the fluffy community. It's the only way. Like, you have to eat a certain number of calories in general because you're burning off so much, but you have to retain a certain amount to even gain weight. And then the protein obviously helps. So when you're on this weight loss journey, you have to discover, one, what am I eating that I need to stop eating? 9 times out of 10, you need to stop drinking sodas. You need to stop eating bread and you need to, reduce your sugar intake. That's the first 3 things you need to probably evaluate right off the bat. You'll probably lose about 15 pounds right off the bat when you cut those things come down. You don't have to cut them out, but you got to cut them down. From there, at some point, you're going to reach your body plateau. Once you hit your plateau, that's when the real work begins. That's when you got to figure out now what kind of workout program do I need to be on to continue not only losing weight, but gaining muscle, which is the key here. A lot of people feel like I got to go do cardio, and more cardio to lose weight. Listen, cardio is cool, but that is not the end all be all when it comes to losing weight. Just work out. Like, do things that help you put muscle on, because when you put muscle on, it helps also shrink them beautiful fat cells, and it helps in the long run. So is it going to happen in 3 to 6 months? No, depending on where you are in your journey. Like if you're like 200 pounds trying to get down to like 120, it's going to take you a while. If you're 400 pounds, it's going to take you quite some time. Like it's going to take you like 2-3 years to get down safely without any extra drugs, if you will. But that's what makes the journey so great, because you're missing the key parts of what everything that Mulu said, because I don't think y'all caught that. The thing about the journey is not the journey itself. It's the lessons and skills you obtain from the journey, which is one, the discipline, because the discipline to get your ass up and go work out when you're tired as fuck from work, you've been dealing with the kids all day, you sick, you sore, whatever the situation might be, and you still get up and go to the gym. That's the first thing. You learn the discipline. Then you learn the discipline of nutrition. We say it in the fitness world that fitness in general is an 80-20 thing. Okay. 20% of it is working out. 80% of it is nutrition. Most people can do the 20% because it's easy, but it's that fucking 80% that people fuck up because they don't fix what the fuck they're eating. Like they go do a phenomenal ass workout and then take their ass to McDonald's and just fuck that whole workout up. Like there's levels to this. So that's why I think the answer to what John L. said is twofold. I think the answer is still yes. It is a journey. It's just your journey is going to start a lot later, and you're probably going to have a lot more issues, later on down the line. Because then when your body starts to fall apart on you, Moolage knows this. Once you get yourself to your whatever shape you're trying to get into, for lack of if you're losing weight, let's start there. If you lose weight and you drop 70 pounds and you finally get to where you want to be and everything is great. You know what happens when you stop doing all that stuff? You put that weight on and you damn near put double of it back on. Because the body is like, oh, we're going back to what we was used to doing. So then you get real comfortable. And then you settle in. And when you settle in, that weight comes back so fast. By the time you blink, you look like you did when you started, but then you also look a little bit bigger. Then you're also now subjected to more injuries and other issues that could delay this process even more. So that's how I feel about all that stuff from a Fit Pro perspective. Thank you, Donnell. Great question.
Actual factual.
Yeah, everything I say you can look it up online. It's all there. Just don't if TikTok is your means of information, you need to reevaluate some things. Find a YouTube video or find, credible sources like the NASM website, the ISSA website, sports and health. There's a lot of sports and health and stuff out there. Or just, go get certified yourself, because then you go learn the information and then you become certified. Then you can teach yourself what you need to be done so you can get to where you're trying to get. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to the next. We got options. Mr. Gent, can you see all the options?
Yeah.
Will you select our next topic of discussion? Because we got options.
Well, since Mike is not here, I guess I'll do what is your favorite part of being a father?
Okay.
You have to be dads on the screen.
Okay.
We'll start there. We'll do some more next week because she did load it up with some questions. She's firing at the hip at that point.
No, for sure. But I do like I do enjoy the father question. That was one of the ones I highlighted, so I'm actually glad you brought that to the fold. Would you like to get us started on that one?
What's my favorite part of being a father is the little things. Like, so I have a membership for Quick Quack, and every time I drive by, yeah. Every time I drive by the car wash, little man in the back saying, "Ooh, duck, daddy, duck." I'm like, "Oh, you want to go to the car wash?" I'm like, "Okay, all right, we'll go to the car wash." And we go to the car wash. He's excited, We get done with the car wash, and all I hear is, "Oh, thank you, daddy. Thank you, daddy." I'm like, that's sometimes that just makes your day. That's all I need. Just that little endorphin, just to
yeah.
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I can last the rest of this fucking day. You know.
I like that. No,
And then
that's great.
seeing the achievements that your kids make. My daughter made student of the month, and doing great with soccer, and my other daughter's doing cheer and dance, and just seeing their growth is very rewarding as a father.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my favorite thing about being a father.
So my favorite thing, and say things with an S, because I'm just I'm a girl dad times two, but I enjoy what, especially with my little terrorist. It's watching their mannerisms and how much they emulate you, or and so when you start seeing your child do things that are like, damn, I'd have done the same thing. Or like, as you kind of hit the nail on the head, and you say watching them grow. You remember, like, and I'm sure your phone is like mine. Like when I started looking at all my Snap memories, it's just like a bunch of stuff from when she was little.
Fucking
When she
hurt
was
your
like,
heart.
yeah, when she was laying in the bed with me like this, or
Yeah.
and now now she's laying in the bed with me like this. What I'm saying, she's
Yeah.
big as hell. And it's like so it's just, and I think one of my all-time favorite things is what's currently going on now is actually just the fact that her and I butt heads is actually one of my favorite things. Like, obviously, from the outside looking in, you would think that shit looks stressful. Here's why, in my opinion, and this is why I'll always agree that fathers are very essential to the growth of a child. My daughter and I butt heads a lot. We do, because I have no problem saying the word no. The word no is a triggering word for my child. But at the same time, I do it because it triggers her STEM brain and it makes her like combat me, but not in a disrespectful way. And it's only when I say no to certain things, but then it's like, I want to do this. And it's like, okay, we can do that, but we're not going to do that. Or it's when she makes a decision and changes her mind and we fight about it. And it's like, obviously, and Moo laughing because you know exactly what I'm talking about. So like, and I'll give you an example. This morning, we did it this fucking morning. We went to school because I take her to school in the morning. We go to school. And she told me like a couple days ago, like, Daddy, I want you to, she saw another dad and daughter do this. Like, I want you to walk me up to the door, where they go to get into the school. I was like, all right. So this morning we driving up to the school, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk her up to the school today. So I go and I flip a U. We hit the, I park next to the curb, saying, me and my truck. And then I get out, open the door, and she's like, Daddy, why'd you stop here? I was like, because you said you wanted me to walk you into the school. And she's like, no, I want to walk by myself. I like went into this emotional tirade. Right. Yeah, I went into this emotional tirade, and I'm like, hey, bro, we already here. So we just go. Like, because where you park at for this school, like I didn't park in the parking lot. I parked on the curb by the school. I couldn't have flipped around because all the other cars are coming in now to do the drop off. So I'm like, hey, bro, we already here. We just gonna have to. This is what we doing. So,
you gonna be all right. So grab my hand, and come on.
Yeah. So get out. Yeah, exactly. Get out. And I don't even say grab me. I just stick my hand out. Grab the hand. So we get the walk, and I mean, she's crying, and I'm like, God damn. They gonna think I'm a horrible parent because what I'm saying, we walking up to the school and she crying, and so I had to do the mom thing, so I had to, like, I say mom like my mom when we was kids, so I had to stop her, had to get down and squat real quick, talk to my teeth real quick.
Now, let's see here, little nigga.
We had to have this conversation real quick,
and then we call that a come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah, well, and our parents had these key phrases, right, that would tell us that we need to tighten up. Right. So my favorite one to tell her right now is dry your eyes. That's what's one of my, that's one of my granny used to tell me. So I was like, so dry your eyes is one of my favorite ones, especially with her. Cause she, look, baby girls are good about crocodile tears. That's like they go-to thing, right? They do the Puss in Boots real good. It's like, no, dry your eyes. We're not finna do that. So that was the conversation. So either way, we made it to the school. We did our thing. But, and she's been in dance class since she was 2. She's 4 now. And we had I wore this yesterday because we had daddy daughter. It was bring a parent to dance class day, and then it was her idea to do the Bluey and Bingo and Bandit costumes this year. So we went to dance class like Bandit and Bingo yesterday. And we was in dance class getting our ballet and tap on. I ain't got no tap shoes, but we was getting our ballet. I was learning all the words because I don't know shit about the words and the things that they do. I just observe and I love it. But like just me doing that and watching her look over her shoulder and like smile at me, because daddy's here, daddy's doing the thing. Yeah, damn, I'm like, I was like, man, that's what's dope about being a dad. Is like doing the little things, like you said, to like just makes that little kid smile.
Right.
But also doing the same shit that pisses them off too, because you gotta make sure they understand.
It's called balance.
You are yes, exactly. It's balance. And you're spoiled to a certain point. And then we got to cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Because I need you to understand there's still things you got to earn in this life. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. Like my daughter still thinks I'm rich. Like she's like, because I got my Chase debit card with the Magic Kingdom castle on it. So daddy got the Disney card. That's what she said. Daddy got the Disney card. I was like, yeah, that don't mean daddy rich.
You know on my level. You know on my level.
But I appreciate you for thinking that your daddy rich because he got this Disney card. That makes me feel good that you think I got money. But and last point before I push it off to Moo, she had actually said something to me a couple days ago that really kind of put everything into perspective. Like the fact that my 4-year-old understands this. She was like, I put her down and we discussed the next day. And when I say discuss the next day, she tells me, Daddy, in my lunch kit, I want you to pack this, and this. So she gives me a menu like I'm a goddamn server at a restaurant.
Yes, chef.
And then, but before I did that, she was just like, Daddy, are you going to work tomorrow? I was like, yes, ma'am. I go to work every day. It's like, you go to work so that you can buy me things? I was like, that's one reason. And she was like, thank you for going to work so that you can buy me all the things. And I was like, so when you walk out of the reader, look here. But it was
at the same time, like, I want to hit you a little bit, but at the same time,
I was like, I kind of want to thump you, but I appreciate the little tear there, a little sprite in my eye. But I appreciate it though. But what about you, Moo?
Oh my God! First and foremost, I ain't even gonna lie to you. She had me fucked up because buy you things, little girl,
right,
girl. Okay, this is my money that I earned for myself, and you are just an extension of me. So whenever I'm feeling nice, that's when I buy you things, and you're lucky because you look at me like GQ said earlier with the Puss in Boots eyes, and I fold more times than I should. But that's not the point. Don't be sitting here claiming my money before I get it because your mama do that. I went through that already. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay. And like my brothers over here, I also have 2 girls. Okay. So they be trying to, hey, daddy, when you get paid, don't worry about when I get paid.
Hey,
okay?
whoa. And my daughter's like to take my wallet now. Hey, chill.
Oh, yeah, nah. See, this the reason why I got one of these, right? One of these little magnet wallets that stays on my phone. So y'all little niggas can't take my wallet.
I got one of these, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to push the button. So you got to
hello. Yeah, you see, so y'all, these you feel me? They can't take my wallet no more. You feel me? And then on top of that, I put the code, the locks on all of my apps and shit, so you motherfuckers can't order no goddamn DoorDash or Uber Eats and shit off daddy's card while I'm not. Yeah, because I'm on to y'all. Okay, I got 3 little dickheads running around here. All right, and although I love them dear, they be trying to get over on me because they know I work a lot and I be tired and I go to the gym, so I don't be paying attention to a lot of shit. But I'm on them niggas line, okay? But to answer the question, the best thing about being a dad is honestly the teachable moments, right? Because it is an opportunity to instill wisdom on a small human that doesn't really understand the life or the world yet, and you really get the opportunity to ensure or hopefully ensure that they get the message that it come across. Like for me, it's honestly the disciplinary moments and the way I grew up, right, and the way a lot of kids in the 90s grew up with probably, getting BTA, which, we understand what that means. But a lot of the times now I find myself having a lot more conversations with my kids, especially my daughters, because I want them to understand, like, why we're having these type of conversations and why we're having this type of back and forth and this type of dialogue. And I also want them to be comfortable enough to have these type of difficult conversations with me in the future, with whatever situation may come up. So like for me, that's the best part, right? Because whether it's big, whether it's small, I always get to, seem like, you seem like as a dad or like as a parent, you get to seem like you know what you're talking about. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But most of the time, when they do come to us with some type of problem or some type of, dilemma or question, like, I don't know, like for me, it warms my heart because it's like I get to be that type of person that I always looked up to in the future or in the past. And now, like, their future is something that, they look forward to, and I can help shape and mold that. So like, it's always the lessons and the disciplinary facts, because they can always take that, and that's what's going to apply to them in the future. That's what we all remember when we grow up, right? Is, oh, well, if I did this, then my mama did this. If I did that, then my dad or my grandma would do this, or they, like, so they always remember the lessons. And I think that is what I cherish the most, is because I want them to always remember the specific lessons and the specific things that I passed down.
Yeah. No, the lessons are everything, because despite how much I say no, she still loves me. We still interact. We still do we do BTA in a different way. We do it through games and everything else. Like right now, y'all will appreciate this. We play the memory card game. So that's been our thing recently. We pull out the cards. It's like she has a special deck of cards. It's like for memory. So she'd be like, Daddy, because it's like they have like little ice creams on the back. She's like, yeah, you want to play the ice cream memory game? I was like, yeah, let's go. So she already smacked up Mom multiple times. Then she came to the final boss. And we literally 6-0 right now. Like listen, we talking about memory. We talking about cognitive. We talking about remembering a picture and where the location of that card was at. Attention to detail. Dads are really good at attention to detail. So, and then mind you, my daughter got a little bit of shit talk to her. Like, don't let the cuteness fool you, because like she'll call it out. Like she'll be like, I got a lollipop, and I'm like, all right. And she got, and I got a lollipop, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And then be all big chested, and then I'll pull my little card. Oh, and I got the match. Man, and that's what she do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna match this energy.
I'm on you.
Yes, I'm on you. Oh, it's cracked. I'm pushing. Sorry. Some of y'all don't know the reference, but it's like the things like that, right? Like, and sometimes I post that stuff on social media. Sometimes I don't, because I personally believe this. Like, there are things that you do with your children, like the games and things that you play. Like, the world ain't gotta see what you doing to basically to sign off on the fact that you're a present and an active parent. Like, I don't believe that shit one bit. Like, I'll post things like if we out in the streets, oh yeah, I'm posting. If we out in the streets, that's my as my brother would call, that's my broke bestie. If we in the streets, we in the streets. But when we at home and we're going over our numbers, or we're tracing or playing like our memory games and stuff like that, hey man, those are moments for her and I don't need the rest of the world worrying about the fuck I got going on, because I don't need you to worry about, am I spending time with my child and like that. Trust me, just go look at my social media. It's mostly me and her. Like, and Mr. Jen has been to parties and functions with me, and literally, she is literally attached to my fucking hip. Like, it ain't nothing confusing. I am 100% what you would call a present father, to use the term correctly. I am the polar opposite of a deadbeat. That's for shit sure. So I just enjoy it, because I don't want to be in doing something fun with my kid and all of a sudden, oh, let me pull out my phone and record some shit. Like, no, we're creating memory. We're creating memory so that when she's like, yeah, so like when she's like 9 or 10 and she's in school, it's like, yeah, when I was like this, me and my dad, we went on a trip to this place, like, like that type of shit. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we went here and then like, daddy was on his phone the whole time, or daddy like pulled out his phone and was like, I was like, fuck all that. I'm nowhere near old enough to where I'm about to have like Alzheimer's and dementia and shit. I'm gonna remember all the shit we did. I'm a new dad. This is my first and only child. I ain't got nothing but memories of her and I ain't about to forget shit forever. So we gonna be good. And she gonna tell the whole world. She loved telling everybody about her daddy being a superhero and all the other shit that he do. So I am cool around here. So last thing I'll kind of say before we kind of go to our final thoughts is, I applaud the forefathers that we have on this round table, because we all have our methods. We have a lot of similar things that we do, but we all have our methods of how we manage our toddlers, our terrorists, our preteens, whatever age group you have, amongst your fatherly duties. But we're all present. We are what you call present Black fathers, and I do believe And I want to applaud the millennial dads because it's mostly us that are doing this. And I think that's important because we're breaking some serious generational stigmas that was not a thing when we were younger, right? We knew a lot of friends. We had a lot of friends whose dads were nowhere to be found.
They want to go
Like,
get milk.
yeah, they went to go get milk or cigarettes and never came back. Like this
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
we say that as a joke, but that was the reality at one point, what we heard about. But like to see it in 2025 and see so many active present Black fathers is a beautiful thing in my humble opinion. So and I just wanted to make sure I say that to you guys, and I'll tell Outlaw tomorrow when I see him. But I do truly applaud you both for being active and present Black fathers in your children's lives. It is 100% a beautiful, commendable thing. So I love and I appreciate y'all for doing that and continuing to be that strong presence for the future generation because they need us. Right now, this current generation is kind of soft, and it's going to be these millennial parents that are going to help save these kids with our style of parenting because it's a cross between us and what our parents did, and I think it's a beautiful blend because there's levels to it, and sometimes they need that super strict sternness, and sometimes they just need a hug. We all have
need both.
We all have daughters, so we know
I've given whoopings and then gave hugs right after. So
we be sitting around minding our own business, and our daughters will come up and just give us a hug for no reason at all, and then walk away, and then just walk away. Like
they want nothing.
No, just want to give a hug. Like my daughter will not allow me to leave her room when I put her down for nights without a hug. Like I cover her up, and she be. Like I have to.
Where you think you were going?
Yeah, like you got, and mind you, her bed is on the floor, so I gotta like squat down and crawl in, crawling up. And she got a platform bed, but I gotta squat down and give her this hug. But it's cool. It's like so it's like stuff like that. So, fellas, keep doing what you're doing. It's beautiful, and I hope somewhere down the line, it's no longer a thing. I hope it's a norm. That there are fathers like myself, like Mr. Gent, like Moolage, like Outlaw. I really do hope there are a lot more fathers that become the norm like that, because it's necessary. It's truly necessary, and it is important, and especially for daughters. All right, obviously with sons, you're gonna do what you're supposed to do for some, but daughters especially, because daughters need their daddies. I will forever believe that, and I understand it even more so now being a girl dad. That daughters need their dads. There are certain things, certain abilities, certain functions that dads have that bring balance to the world for daughters. Otherwise, daughters spin off into chaos.
Literally.
They're like
now until these little niggas get a phone.
Yeah,
I can't
like
do nothing without my
like,
daughter texting me. I go to the store. Daddy, where you at? Daddy, where you going? Bro, I'm at the store.
That part. Or then just call you just to make sure that you coming home.
Okay, so look, true story. As soon as I get off work, Daddy, why haven't you left yet? You're still at the same space. You're still at the same spot. Because she has my location, right? Obviously, right?
Yeah.
Daddy, why haven't you left yet? You're still in the same spot. Are you coming home? When are you coming home? What time are you coming home? Are you bringing food home? Daddy, can I have some chocolate? Can you bring some chocolate home? Daddy, I'm thirsty. Can you bring some water home too? Bruh, I ain't even got in my car yet, and I done got 15 text messages from a 9-year-old.
And they don't. It's not just like one question. It's like a rapid fire. Like you would think that all of our kids are like descendants of like CIA investigators. The way they interrogate us with questions. It's like, bro, I just walked in the door.
Literally, Daddy, what we eating for dinner tonight?
Like, just got home. Like, don't let me say, oh yeah, I just got back from HEB. Oh, what'd you buy for me? Food for dinner? Like what? Like no. Like no. Every time I go somewhere, it don't mean I'm buying something for you. Like I might be buying something for the house collectively, but for you individually, like so, like I have to like when we go to HEB because we got like the buddy stickers and shit. I'll bring her a buddy sticker. Like I brought you a sticker. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Daddy brought me a sticker. I'm like. Just be a little HEB buddy with it that's built like a trash bag. And I'm like, bro, it's cool. It's the little things, right? Yeah. I'm like, yo, like, it's not that serious. Like if I come home and I don't like do certain things, she is just like, the world has gone awry because daddy didn't do X, Y, and Z. Like straight up. And it's like, yo, I just got here. I ain't even had a chance to I gotta turn the gas off and let the air out. Like I have no way I can't even decompress because I gotta stay inflated because I done came home, to you, throwing these verbal jabs at me. Like, hold on, now I gotta weave. Hold on, chill, pause. Let me
Literally.
let me sit down. Let me
Decompress for a second.
Let me get the day off my head because I've been at work all day. I've been immersed in work. I'm like, whoa,
Look,
timeout, TV timeout,
literally.
flag on the play, something, stop.
Yeah, relax. Give me 2 seconds. And
Yeah,
right
just
now, where you're at, because you have a 4-year-old, I have a 3-year-old that will be
Yeah.
4 soon. My son is that. He is that person to where I gotta come home and I gotta like specifically address him. Like,
Mhm.
and my daughters, they're like old enough to where they're kind of in their own world, but I still get the love. My son, that man, he is full terrorist mode, and I have to like, Daddy, did you bring candy for me? Daddy, did you see your sister? Did you see Sissy's text message? Daddy, I said I wanted candy. Did you bring candy for me? Daddy, where's my hug? You didn't give me a hug yet. Daddy, you gonna watch football? Can we watch football now? Like, son, I just got home. I just walked in the door. Can I
It's
go
like-
take a shit first? Can I breathe for a second? I didn't even breathe yet.
It's like, yeah, it's like, hey, but just like, look, inside voice, like
Inside. I just told that man that today. Told him that today.
I say that to mine all the time. I'm just like, yo, we ain't gotta yell, bro.
Bro, I'm right here.
Like, and I know, and I see from what I see on social media, so I know what you do for a living. So it's already loud all day what you do, and it's loud what I do all day because I'm the one that's talking. So I know it's loud what I'm doing. Then I gotta come up, like, hold on, bro. Like,
Man,
I've been wearing ear protection all day. Now I feel like I need to put it back in when I come home. Like,
literally. Now I gotta put my earphones back in because you yelling and stuff. Why are you
it's
yelling?
like, no, it's like, and we know they don't know no better,
They
but
don't. We love
it's
them
just
anyway.
like, bro, I love you
Literally.
too. Like, that's it. I love you too. Like, but shit, like,
Relax, chill out.
and
Fall
she's
back for a second.
and your kids probably like mine. Like Monday through Friday, everything is normal routine. Go to bed at a certain time, do all the shit. It's like they know when it's the weekend.
Yeah.
And they do shit the polar opposite. Like mine is religiously good at waking up at like 7:05.
Mm-hmm.
And then got the nerve to come in
Mm-hmm.
and ask me a question and say,
Mhm.
is it time to wake up?
Hey,
Clearly, you already awake, and you just came
Look.
and asked me if it's time.
you answered your own question first and
Like-
foremost.
Like, is it time? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's bright outside.
Well, the sun.
Mind you, in my room, I got blackout curtains. It's
Hello.
dark. It's dark 24/7 in my room.
24.
It ain't never light. It ain't never light in there unless the motion light come on by the bathroom. It's pitch black in my fucking room. So when you
Hello.
come in my room and say it's bright outside, I'm like, shit, where?
Where? I don't see brightness outside.
No.
Daddy, you gotta wake up. No, it's time to go back to sleep.
And it's like, no. And
Right.
then it's like, then they wake up and they wake up on 110.
12,000 degree mode. 12,000 degree mode.
It's like, you want to wake up and do what? Oh, okay. So like, and so I let her do her thing because I'm like, I'm gonna get her back because I'm gonna get my get back. I always get my get back because I'm gonna let you turn up because she don't take naps on the weekend. But don't let it be a Saturday when I gotta go to a function that you gotta go to with me. Because guess what you finna do? You finna be in these streets with me. That means we finna be out. We finna be out late. So when we on the way home, you know what you finna do when I turn that key? Out of there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my get back.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because we outside.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we're outside.
if I ain't got no curfew, you ain't got no curfew.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So and that's just how it's gonna be. And you know what's gonna happen Sunday? You gonna sleep in.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be up because I'm watching football, especially if
There
it's
we
if
go.
it's an overseas game, like a London game. Oh,
Yep.
8:30, I gotta be up. Say less. I'm
There
up.
we go.
Gotta watch it. But you gonna be asleep till about 9. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
Hey, listen, that's a part of the dad tax.
Parenting.
It's a part of the dad tax. We're gonna always collect.
Oh,
all right.
absolutely.
No matter what you do, we're gonna always collect.
It's gonna pay off at some point in time.
And it's always gonna pay off. And that's why, as a dad, you are always going to have a negative equity score with me.
Yep.
Because you always doing something that's adding up to your debt, and I'm always collecting.
Hello.
And every time I say no, that's a hard inquiry. And I say no a lot. You be maxing out your credit card as soon as I come home asking me 50 million questions. 100%. And look, and Moo laughing because he know, like, that's our day-to-day life.
Every day.
I still love it. Like, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Oh, at all.
Like, yes, are there days when she wears me the fuck out? Absolutely. But like we just said, I'm gonna get my get back.
Mm-hmm.
With a vengeance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, I'm getting that back in big sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Big sleep.
Because I'm gonna wear you smooth out. Because you have energy. Like, toddlers have energy, but y'all's energy ain't used the same way that our energy is used.
Yeah.
Because y'all can't go, like, y'all can be out for 12 hours and be cool without a nap.
Mm-hmm.
But about hour 13, 14, oh yeah, that body starts shutting down.
Yeah.
And you know, me and Moo, you know, dads, you know, we start getting the prime mode at that point. We're like, oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
15 hours in?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Oh, it's 11:30 at night. We still at this party? Bet.
Yeah.
Oh, they just starting to turn up? Bet. And they taking shots? Say less. We in that thing.
Because you know, as adults, we can differentiate our energy and use it as we can use it sparingly at times. Kids don't know how to do that. They don't know the art of that yet.
Well, because remember, they're fueled off of candy and fruit snacks and all the other shit. We don't be fueled off of that. We you know, we have our caffeine, you know, or if we out at an adult function, we have our adult beverages to, you know, keep us rocking. You know, we have our alternative methods to keep the party going. And depending on whose house I'm at, whether I'm at Outlaw's house or I'm at my Hispanic family's house, because I'm an adopted Mexican sometimes too. Like, you know how them parties get down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So she's been to her fair share of those. So she knows when we out in these streets, we out in these streets. So she's gonna be great when she gets older, because she's already gonna be a seasoned vet. She's still a rookie right now.
Yeah. She's still in rookie mode.
Yeah, she's in pre-K. She's in pre-K. She hasn't hit her sophomore slump yet. She's still a rookie. She good. About third grade, we're gonna see what's happening.
Oh yeah,
third grade, we really gonna see what's happening.
Yeah, no, we gonna test that. We're gonna test that wheel for sure.
Right now, pre-K, she's struggling. She not quite struggling like Dylan Gabriel type struggling, but she's struggling. Like, if I equated her rookie season to like a quarterback in the NFL, she like Baker Mayfield, because she has a lot of highs, but she got some lows.
She got some lows. I can dig that.
But her highs are high. Like, her highs are high, truly high. But she got some lows.
I can dig that.
And I fucks with Baker. You know, we see what Baker look like now. So
yeah.
So I completely fucks with it.
Yeah. So if that development go right, then
she gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, as to be expected. Like I said, we're in pre-K and she's having a hard time adjusting to this early morning wake up and all this stuff. So that's what, give me third grade. We're gonna see, because we should be in a nice flow. We should start stacking up trophies third grade, because that's technically year 4 for us. That's technically year 4 of our rookie contract. So we should start stacking trophies in third grade. That's how I see it.
That's the beginning of the prime.
So yes, that's what kind of dad we are. We will equate shit to sports all the fucking time.
Every day.
Because I'm on my Bill Belichick shit right now. All right. I got my young quarterback. I'm developing. I got my play caller. We in that thing. I'm
going more Bill Parcells. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got 2 solid corners, and I'm building a really good linebacker right now. And then
I can see it.
And then I'm trying to shoot for. I'm gonna give y'all a little inside sauce here. Before we get up out of here, I'm trying to shoot for, you know, maybe like mid 2026, early 2027. I'm trying to bring in a safety.
So okay, and see,
Just
I
let them
use
know.
and see, I use my coach Bill Belichick because I'm building the culture. All right, we are building the GQ way. All right,
Like
and
that.
it does revolve around do your job,
I like
100%.
that.
If you
Yep.
do your job, everything will flow. If
I
you
like that.
deviate, we will lose.
Yeah, we will lose.
We will
Yeah,
lose
everybody gotta do the job.
because if
It's
you
a
don't do your
well-oiled,
job, it compromises everything else. So
well-oiled machine.
yes, 100%, and we will get there. Okay, we will get there, and I have no doubts that we won't get there. But there's our TED Talk when it comes to parenting thing. I appreciate Janelle in China for chiming in and giving us outstanding topics to talk about. We have topics really for the next like 4 shows with the amount of topics that we still have to go through. But Mullers, go ahead and give us your final thoughts for tonight, sir.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Another great show. We appreciate everybody in the comments. Appreciate everybody for tuning in and tapping in. If you want to drop in and be a guest, shoot us a DM. We're always open to have guests. Please keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. Tomorrow, don't forget, we are doing another rendition of Basket to Basket. So if you missed Monday's show, pop in tomorrow. We're going to have some guests. And on top of that, you might see one of your favorite hosts. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting, and keep going up until we get that plaque in the back, like this weak-ass Raiders only park sign. And we going to see you next week. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow and Friday.
You heard it. If you have not been following what has been going on from the sidelines here recently, there has been a lot of crashing of the shows or takeovers, whatever phrasing you want to use. You've seen multiple hosts from multiple shows pop up on other shows. Yes, that was a hell of a bar I just gave you, but that's what's been happening. We've had some great conversations. There have been actually Inside the Huddle was an absolute masterful takeover of a lot of personalities. A lot of great content came from that. A lot of predictions went right. Some of them went wrong. I'll tell you right now, I was like mostly I was wrong about one, like the one about the Jets still losing because they won by a point. I'll give them their props. But I also did call that Cincinnati would score at least 38 points.
This is true. Exactly 38 points, actually.
So I also told y'all that Mac Jones would have a down game finally, and that also happened.
Also true.
So it's like so yes, I ain't always right, but when I hit, I hit. That's what she said.
There you go.
But hey, but keep liking, keep subscribing. If you want to keep up with all things Gentleman's Talk and stay a part of the Gentleman's Talk podcast universe, as we're calling it, the PCU, hit that nice little QR code that's right there on the screen. It'll take you to our link tree, which has everything you need to stay with GT. See, I'm in a flow right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we was talking about music, so my boy.
It's just part of it. But like I said, we appreciate everybody for coming out, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay up. If you are following us on the IG, keep a lookout. Mr. Gent is posting that every week about Ask the Gents. That is a new segment. We will be using that segment every single week. So when the question is posed, ask your questions because your question is going to become a topic on our live show. So obviously, this is a late night show that starts at 9 p.m. So your questions really aren't off limits. We're going to answer most of them. So just, ask away, throw what you got to throw out there. Just, keep it classy within reason.
Within reason.
Like that. Keep it classy within reason.
There you go.
Don't be getting crazy, but it's cool to get a little twisted. You know what I'm saying? Get on our Keith Sweat, get a little twisted. Just a little twisted. But like I said, we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all like, subscribe, and love everything from the sidelines because we are here. We are chasing 4K. We are chasing 4K. We are closing in on 31, but we want 4K. We really wanted 5K by the end of this year. We worked hard to get there, but it didn't quite get there. But we are chasing 4K. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And tell them not to miss out, man. Especially if you've already liked and subscribed, man. Hit that little bell so when we go live, your phone ring up like, oh snap, the show is on. Let me jump in. And like Moo said, man, if you want to come on to the shows, you want to be a guest, man, shoot us up. Hit us a DM. We're always looking for guests on Gentleman's Talk. We are your interview hub. So if you want to come on to our show and you were watching Inside the Huddle, you were watching Basket to Basket, but you want to come on, because, whatever your background is, right? But you want to put yourself out there. If you're a small business owner and you want to be interviewed and you want to plug in your business, come on through. If you're a local musician of some sort, whether you local to Texas like us, local to Cali from where Moo at, local to Vegas, local to Jersey, where any of us are from, and you want to tell your story and share it to your followers along with our followers, come on through. We got room for you. All you got to do is shoot us a DM and we got you. All right. So That's my open invitation / olive branch to you all. So I hope y'all take us up on that offer. But as per usual, ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we are
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens out.